I promised you guys a ghost story, so here it is. I do want to be clear that ghosts, as we say, don't exist, okay? It's not your granny or a Civil War soldier or someone that you know that has passed on. These are familiar spirits that will trick you into thinking that they are someone that you know, okay? So that you interact with them. So a few months ago, maybe about a year and a half ago, our 5-year-old daughter was absolutely refusing to go into the kids' bathroom. She wouldn't go in there and wash her hands. She wouldn't go in there and brush her teeth. She would say, "Mommy, there's a ghost." And I would tell her, ghosts aren't real, but she still was refusing to go in here. I mean, absolutely screaming if she went in there, if someone put her in there, or if she'd followed her sister in there or something, she would scream if she realized she was in that bathroom. So maybe a few months after that started happening, she started to go in the bathroom alone, and she was fine. She wasn't complaining anymore, like it was just gone. But about the same time, I started to wake up in the middle of the night with this presence in my room. I feel something that was in there. It started to get progressively worse. I would feel like there was something in there kind of looking at me or staring at me in the middle of the night. So there were times when I would wake up and I would look to the end of my bed towards my bathroom, and there was a lady standing there. She wasn't quite human, but human enough, and she was absolutely terrifying looking. She was very old. She had really long fingers, long fingernails. Honestly, just scary. But I would see her at night. And this is before I realized the power and authority that we hold in Jesus. Had I known that then, things would have definitely turned out differently. But it started to get worse from there, and I still wasn't telling anybody that I was seeing her. I didn't want people to think that I was crazy. So one night I'd fallen asleep, and in this dream that I was having, I was in a dark room in a fetal position on the floor, and the same lady would come in there, and she would pick me up off the floor, and she put me in her lap, and she rocked me, and she would caress my face, and she would sing this song. I can't sing, so I'm not going to attempt to sing it the way that she did, but the words she was singing was, "I'm going to kill the baby," over and over as she rocked me and just caressed my face. And then she got up and she went to leave this dark room. And right before she left, she turned around and she looked at me and said, "Remember, I always come at night." And then she left the room. Well, that morning I woke up, I told my husband what was going on, that it was more than just a feeling or more than just what I saw there. It was something bad and something that we needed to get rid of. And through the discernment that God had given me, I knew where it came from. There was a mirror that someone had given us. It was like an antique stand-up mirror that was in our bathroom. But before it was in our bathroom, it was in the kids' bathroom. The same one that our daughter refused to go into because she said there was a ghost. And about the same time that I had taken it out of their bathroom and put it in ours is when she started to feel more comfortable to go into theirs. But it's when I started to have those feelings and those things that I would see in the dream. So we knew that it was something that was attached to the mirror, because demons can absolutely attach themselves to objects, which is why you need to be extremely careful when you go to antique sales or yard sales or the thrift store, or you buy things secondhand. You just need to be aware of their history and what's attached to them. So we ended up getting rid of the mirror, and then the dreams and the visions, they stopped. So remember, if you are having these encounters or you've seen something even in your past, know what it is, y'all. It's not your grandma trying to visit you. It's not your grandpa, it's not your dad or your mom or your loved one. It is 100% a spirit. It is an invasion of the spirit world into our physical world. Okay? Have a good day, guys.